You ever wondered why professional baseball players go to spring training? It's because after a long off-season, they're a little rusty. As we get ready to welcome thousands of general aviation pilots from around the country back into the cockpit after a long winter, the Federal Aviation Administration held our own version of spring training on May 19th to help our safety partners in the GA community shake off that rust and be ready to once again take to the skies. This is especially important because we have nearly 500,000 GA certified pilots in the United States. That's more than 80% of our entire pilot community. We want to make sure we are being an effective and attentive partner by working together with GA pilots before, after, and during their flight to make sure they stay safe in the air and on the ground. But we have some work to do there. The reality is we saw 17% more pilot deviations in the first half of fiscal year 2022 compared with the same time period last year. And 90% of those deviations involve GA aircraft. As we head into the summer, we all know that as the temperature increases, so does GA traffic. So on May 19th, the FAA dedicated an entire afternoon to educating and building awareness across the GA community. We led off with Acting Administrator Billy Nolan, followed by Acting Air Traffic Organization COO Tim Morrell, Deputy Associate Administrator for Airports Winsome Lenfert, and Air Traffic Vice President Jeffrey Vincent. The innings progressed with 4 safety panels composed of pilots and air traffic experts sharing surface safety improvements such as hotspot standardization, arrival alert notices, and automated construction notices. This event went out via YouTube, Zoom, and Facebook. And I'm absolutely thrilled to say nearly 4,500 GA pilots tuned in and asked us more than 100 questions, with 494 of the pilots earning Wings credit. Viewership will continue to grow as pilots visit the FAA's YouTube playlist. The From the Flight Deck Live Spring Training for GA Pilots webinar was the beginning of the next chapter in our ongoing conversation with the GA community. We brought in both pilots and air traffic experts to talk about some of the highest potential risk areas. Our goal, right out of the gate, was to remind pilots about runway procedures, provide information to preempt airfield errors, and ultimately focus on lowering the potential for accidents, especially on the airport surface. There's a lot more conversation to be had, but by working together, sharing information, and building awareness, we will continue to make flying both safe and fun for everyone. So before you or anyone you know climbs into the cockpit, make sure to complete pre-flight planning, review all hotspots, and understand the unique characteristics of the airport. Enjoy a safe flight.